Hello guys, welcome back to Auntie Yummy channel. Thanks so much for your support and your love. Thanks for watching my videos. I really appreciate. Today's video, we are going to watch some videos and I'll analyze about the rivalry between siblings, Jamaicans and Trinidadians. Trinis, yeah? Trinidadi or Trinis, you correct me. It's very interesting because what I've seen, oh my God, I did not know that there is this rivalry. It's a big fight. What do you think, Jamaicans? What do you think, Trinis, as you call yourself? Anyway, before I go further, I don't want to waste your time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share as we watch these videos so that we can hear what they are saying, both sides. Anyways, I'm going also to read some of the messages, how people have been commenting both sides. Each one is saying, oh, our ladies are so beautiful. The other side, our ladies are so beautiful. Oh, music here, our reggae is like this, our food is like this, our rice and peas, our pilau rice, you name it. Let's continue watching.
I need somebody to explain to me the beef Trinidadian people have with Jamaicans. So let me tell you guys a story. Before I came out here, I was in prison. And after that, I went to ICE. And when I was in ICE, I met this Trinidadian guy. He proceeds to ask me about my case, and I tell him, man, listen, I'm going to just go home because, I got money, I got resources, and I got family members willing to help me when I go back to Jamaica. They'll help me build a life. Well, at least that's what I thought, so that's what I told him. He's like, oh, man, that's what's up, man. I might do the same thing. I'm from Trinidad, and then he tells me all the good things about Trinidad and things like that, and I'm like, oh, yeah, man, that's what's up, that's what's up. And I thought that was it. I thought, okay, I'm a Caribbean, you're a Caribbean, we're in the same situation. We should be cool with each other, right? Wrong. As the days started to progress, I realized that he was secretly in competition with me. Like, I would say, like, yeah, I love Jamaican food, you know what I'm saying? I love ackee and sawfish. I'll say something simple like that, then he'll say, oh, yeah, that's good. But, Trinidadian food, blah, blah, blah. And I'll just be like, okay. I'd say, yeah, Jamaican women, they're cool, man. I like Jamaican women. He'd say, yeah, they're cool, but, Trinidadian women are kind of prettier. I'd say, I think Jamaica is a good place for me to live. And he'd say, yeah, not really. Trinidad is the richest country in the Caribbean, so we're better. So then I just got a bad vibe from this nigga. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Jamaica is the capital of the fucking Caribbean, okay? When people think about the Caribbean, they're thinking about Jamaica. Then I tried to explain to him, like, we beat y'all in everything, like food, music. When people travel, they come to our country. You know what I'm saying? I can't even think of a Trinidadian celebrity except for Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is probably the only, big artist that busts from Trinidad that I know of personally. There are so many famous and rich Jamaican people. It's not even funny. Trinidad is damn near irrelevant compared to Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? And then after I said that, he got mad at me. Like, his cell was on the second floor, my cell was on the bottom. He just got up from the table, then he walked upstairs, and then he locked himself in his room. And I'm just like, what are you upset for? There is no competition. When it comes to influence, Jamaica is up here when it comes to influence, okay? I never, ever hear nothing about Trinidad. And that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, as far as everything else, influence, music. When I was in America, all I heard was Jamaican shit. And it's not because I'm a Jamaican, it's because they play Jamaican music on the radio. They have a bunch of Jamaican people in America, you know what I'm saying? They have a bunch of Americans who want to be Jamaican as well. So I just don't get it. And if you don't believe me, all you have to do, next time you see an American, like a real American, tell them, hey, ask them like, hey, who do you hear of more? Like, what country do you hear of more? Jamaica or Trinidad? They will tell you I hear way more about Jamaica. And don't get me wrong, I honestly don't give a fuck. I really don't care. I plan on traveling to Trinidad too. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You're a woman over there, gorgeous. Shit, I'll fuck around, move over there and build a house, because I ain't gonna lie, like, Jamaican people, they kind of hard to live with. Other than that, I think we basically,
Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica has an ongoing Caribbean sibling rivalry that we refuse to talk about.
Right.
Bro, what? Like, what do y'all be talking about, son? This ongoing rivalry, it's news to me. As a Jamaican, I have never heard of this. I have never considered Trinidad to be some sort of, like, sibling rival. Like, what do y'all be talking about, dog? Like, oh my God. Like, the most I'll say is like, oh yeah, I'm not really into soca. And that's about where it starts and ends. Like, what do y'all be talking? Like, bro, sometimes people say things and you're like, wow, I never knew you felt this way. Like, we don't think of it that way, bro. That's actually insane to me. Like, I have never even heard that before, but I guess, like, it's pretty one-sided, if anything, because what?
I have something to say, and don't try to fight me because I just coughed down really hard. You see, you didn't even see that one.
You know what, guys? I've just remembered something. You know, this rivalry is also happening between Nigerians and Ghanaians. They always fight about jollof rice. Who makes best jollof rice? Ghanaians said it's us. Nigerians says it's ours. So it's really like it makes me laugh a lot when countries who are neighbors or in the same area are fighting about who is the best. As we've heard those videos playing, I'm gonna also talk about few things I quoted. Jamaicans said, we are the capital of Caribbeans. Do you believe that, Trinis? And our music is the best. People all over the world. You've heard someone saying, I've traveled in Africa, Asia, each and every continent. People talks about Jamaica. They don't talk about Trinidad. Do you believe that? And also, we are very good influencers, Jamaicans. What about our rice and peas? Jamaica cuisine is the best in the world. This is what Jamaicans are saying. Even our ladies are so beautiful. Beauty. This is what everyone is talking about. Jamaicans are happy people. That's what Jamaicans are saying. Our country has got beautiful beaches. And we are everything. The whole, as they say, Jamaica is the capital city of Caribbean. What are Trini saying? We had first Miss Universe. So our girls, our ladies are so beautiful. Is that true? Our women are so pretty. And we are the richest country. And they are refuting the rumors that Jamaica has been sending oil to their country, because they are saying, how can you send oil to us? We haven't even started drilling your oil, because we are the rich country with oil, with everything. We cook better our pilau rice. And Jamaicans are talking about rice and peas. But the Trinis, they're like, no, with us is pilau. Our pilau rice is the best, more than even Indian rice. And I heard one lady saying, Their pilau rice in Guyana is the best, more than all the rice recipes in both Trinidad and Jamaica. What do you think? This is very interesting, guys. When there's a fight like that, we call it siblings rivalry fight. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share as we continue to listen to these videos and hear what they're saying. After that, I'm gonna read some of the comments.
Tell me one country you've been to where you actually felt really scared.
I said Trinidad and Tobago. That's a bad man place, bro. The Caribbean. Jamaica's dangerous. I've been to Jamaica. I've been to the ghettos in Jamaica, but Trinidad and Tobago, those guys don't play, bro. I'm telling you, man. Trinidad. I had some connects to get into the garrisons or whatever they call it over there. Getting inside, bro, everyone's got guns. Not scared. Like they showing you they got guns, and you're filming as I was doing. Man, them behind you holding a gun. Someone could just kill you, bro. You look into the eyes, they kill us. 90% of people that lived in the ghettos in Trinidad have killed someone. Literally, most of the guys are they've either lost someone or they killed someone. Trinidad's a bad man place, and I've been in situations where I'm filming, I'm seeing someone's heads on the floor, like frames. Yeah. Because someone said to me, "Oh, so-and-so got killed over here 1 day ago." I'm thinking, wow. Trinidad,
as if it's just like another day.
Trinidad Tobago does not play. Even the police, like, they pulled up on me one time. I was filming in one ghetto. K-Man 6, I don't know if you know him, but big up K-Man 6 is one of the biggest musicians in Trinidad Tobago. And I went to film around his hood, and then the police stopped the car that I was in, and then they were just like, come out the car. But when they stopped, they just pulled up, got the guns like this, putting the guns towards us. There's 3 of them. 2 jumped out, 1 stayed in the car. I'm just like,
You make the world bright, like a campus in summer. You're a colorful dream. In this feast of the heart, you're the sweet whipped cream. So let's dance in the sun, let laughter take flight. With you by my side, everything feels alright. Your vibe is contagious, so high we enchant. In this playful rhythm, let's take our chance. Oh, and yummy, the real deal indeed. In this banquet of love, you're all that I need. We'll savor this moment, relish every taste. In the flavor of romance, there's nothing to waste.
Jamaica is one of the countries on earth that took over the world by capturing, occupying, and settling in the hearts of the people without ever firing a single bullet, without terrorizing, humiliating, or enslaving the indigenous people, and all that through the unstoppable power and the rhythm of reggae music. But even beyond that, the greatest gift Jamaica ever gave the world, one of the things Jamaica gave the world forever was, let me take this out, the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey, and that's the Star Line. Wait, Nini?
Oh yeah, so check it, right? The capital, the cultural capital of the Caribbean is now the center and capital of reggae and dancehall. Check it, right? So, we all know reggae was invented by a Trinidadian, then Tate, right? Created the one strum, which is still used in reggae today, right? But let's look at Trinidad dancehall. Let's look at Trinidad, right? Honestly, you see all these dancehall artists come into Trinidad right? People like Scan, Skilly Band, shooting music videos, bigging up Trinidad, because they know Trinidad is the gateway to the Caribbean. Trinidad is the gateway to the Caribbean, the culture capital of the Caribbean, right? Let's look at it like this. Trinidad now have more Rastas than Jamaica. Selassie literally spent a whole day in Trinidad. He spent half a day in Jamaica. We're claiming Rasta too, Trini. We need to claim Rasta. Vibes Cartel, right? His first concert out of jail was supposed to be in Trinidad, but it couldn't happen because it was carnival time and some people were vexed and, you know, whatever, right? But why did he want his first concert to be in Trinidad? Maybe because we're the culture.
Pass the ball back, bro. Why, brother? Turn up. Yo, that's man the back of the man, dog. Why, dog?
Reggae doesn't mean the chick. No, reggae is the top head genre. Everything goes under reggae. Ska, dub, dancehall, lovers rock, rockers, roots. All of that goes under reggae. We are the only one to have calypso.
You just heard. You saw me laughing. It makes me laugh. It makes me giggle. Because it just reminded me there is another sibling rivalry between Kenyans and Tanzanians. We make best chapatis. Oh, we make best ugali. We make best chapati. We are the ones who makes best mandazis. And the other siblings say, oh, we are the one who makes best mandazis. So this is like so funny because at the end of the day, what we talk about is just food. Sometimes it's about how we think. Each and everyone will never want to compete with another country and talk bad about their own country. It will never happen. Let's read this message, these comments. It's facts. I'm a born Jamaican living in London. I travel everywhere, Africa, Europe, and Asia. That's when you know how popular Jamaica is. I'm not talking in the Caribbean. When you travel the world, you see more people talking about Jamaicans. That's all them can talk about in their richer, but I see over there is old infrastructure buildings. Someone say that. Then someone say, now why would you ask where the beef comes from? Then proceed to mention how irrelevant Trinis are. That's where the beef comes from, sir. Would you like someone that's constantly reminding you of how irrelevant you are and how much your country is? Trinidadian citizens are very busy with striving for academic and financial prosperity. We don't have time for small quarrels. You can keep that. We also embrace and love the people of the Caribbean, including Jamaicans. We need to unite. Someone say, I'm a Jamaican, I love Trinidad, but why all the hates my brothers and sisters? Then someone say, I agree with everything else, but not the food. Our food is far better. I'm gonna be honest with you. I eat anything. Food is never an issue, but bro, y'all ain't even have as much dishes as Trinidad to even but on trail. Someone say, you don't know Foxy Brown in Trini? Trinidad have no beef with Jamaica. It is now that Jamaicans don't like Trinis. Trinidad is the most unbothered nation in the Caribbean. Jamaica and Guyana always have something to say about us. Speaking on behalf of all of Trinidad, we don't ever be thinking about you guys. Beef when we have Trini Rororo. This is laugh at loud. This is no news. Guys, you can see it's very interesting. Each and everyone is trying really hard to make sure that I'm better than you. And Trinis are saying we are not bothered. And even Jamaicans, they are saying we are not bothered. So I don't know who is bothered for this rivalry to continue. So let's continue before we listen to more videos. I'm Trini and I don't know what beef we have with Jamaica. Trinidad is the New York of the Caribbean. Jamaicans, what do you think about that? Because you are the capital of the Caribbean nation. But Trinis are saying they are New York of Caribbean. I am Trini Canadian. There is no beef. My kids are half Jamaican. Yeah, you know, when there's this type of fight, it's very tough for people who are in between. Those are the kids who were born from Jamaican and Trinis. So this is very difficult. And even when you are married to, you are half-half. Because these kids are half-half. So where are they going to choose? What is Trinidad known for anyway? Calypso? And sad part, Jamaica have nothing against Trinidad. I don't really hear Trinidadian talking about Jamaicans, but it doesn't matter what Caribbean country you're from. Once you don't agree with them, Jamaicans is either you don't like them or you are jealous of them. If you are the best in the world, okay, we respect that. Those are Trinidadians. No diss to Jamaicans. However, Jamaica is not the capital of the Caribbean. Is Jamaica more popular than Trinidad and Tobago? As far as overseas or abroad, yes, due to Bob Marley, reggae music influences and athlete Usain Bolt. Is Trinidad and Tobago supposed to be praised in Jamaica? What are you saying, Jamaicans? Is it true that you are popular because of Bob Marley and Usain Bolt? With that, I might say it's not a bit right, because the time I started hearing most of the Africans talking about Jamaica, it was much about music and also might be Rastafarian. You know, in Africa, Jamaica is very popular. I can say this. Some of the, like Trinidad and Tobago, I know, because most of African people, they know much about Jamaica. They think, they don't understand that there are also other islands in the Caribbean. But anyway, I'm not saying that I support Jamaica, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying that this is how Africans believe. Because if you go to Africa, everyone thinks that each and every Rastafari is from Jamaica. Every person with dreadlock, they believe that is Jamaican. So anyway, let's continue. As you subscribe, like, comment, and share. This is very interesting. I like these rivalries. It's very interesting. Yes, Jamaica has the bigger global impact with their culture. Whatever makes you sleep better. Nicki Minaj don't even want to be Trini, because Trinis said they are very popular because they've got Nicki Minaj, who is very popular worldwide. So Jamaicans are saying, even Nicki Minaj, anyway, you've got Nicki Minaj, but Nicki Minaj doesn't want to be even from your country. Trinidad is a parish in the Caribbean Sea. These people don't represent all Trinidadians. I love Jamaicans. This is another Trini. Trinidad, where Jamaica is the #1 holiday destination in the world. Do you agree on that? What beef we have with Jamaicans? Trinis have everything the best in the Caribbean. Let's stop from there as we continue to listen to more videos, then we'll come back to these messages and conclude our chat today. As you continue to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you very much to all my subscribers, both returning and new subscribers. Continue to subscribe. All the Trinis, come and subscribe, because from now on we have to be also talking about you, because we need to know much. So come and subscribe to this channel. Jamaicans, I always give you kudos because you've been subscribing and supporting this channel. Thank you very much. Let's listen to these videos.
I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. Jamaica is one of the most influential black countries on this planet Earth. On this planet Earth, hands down, Jamaicans is one of the most influential people on this planet that will stand against anything. I don't care. Back in the day, everyone had to claim to be Jamaican to be accepted. I don't care. Nowadays, everyone's being accepted. Everybody's music is being accepted. Everything's being accepted. But we were standing out when none of us was really accepting. When they weren't even accepting black music, when they weren't even accepting them spaces, we were still standing out there and telling people exactly who we were and what we represent. And that is the reason why we stand as one of the most influential countries on this planet. And I don't care what nobody says, because we're a country of 3 million people. We're a country of 3 million people, and we influence from our lands all the way that way and all the way that way. Okay? So I just want to shout out. To all my Jamaicans. And I just wanted to shout out to all the people that love Jamaica, because we're one influential motherfucking country and nobody can tell me differently. And I respect my country highly, and I will always talk about my country highly, because we're one of the top. And I don't care, the haters can come, but we are one of the most influential countries, and the reason why corporations and brands and everybody will continuously to watch what we're doing year on year on year, because we set records. Period.
Reggae doesn't mean the chick. No, reggae is the top head genre. Everything goes under reggae. Ska, dub, dancehall, lovers rock, rockers, roots. All of that goes under reggae. We are the only one who have calypso, and then we say, what's soca here?
We separate it. Soca
is under. You understand? Soca is under calypso. Trinidad reggae, that Trinidad reggae that I have been doing, Sasha, Mr. King, King David, Siggy Rankin, Prophet Benjamin. You don't hear Prophet Benjamin sing reggae? That's calypso.
It's like a chant. Well.
It's calypso, straight calypso. Rapso goes under calypso. Every calypso is the boss. Everything that comes out of a Trinidadian mouth is calypso.
So you see your brand of reggae that is under calypso. It's a form of
reggae my whole entire life. I have never one time in my life sang a reggae.
So what was the purpose of the name Trinidad Reggae All Stars?
Because that's what they know. That's what they know. That's what they feel they have to brand it as. Because again, why Desperados are not just something else, Trudy? Why Renegade? Huh? Why G Unit? Why had a gang long time called Young and Restless? Young and Restless, fighting against the A-team. You TV shit, I'm telling you, we just don't like our own. But just not one of these guys, they just don't know that, eh? They don't know they're not singing reggae. They don't know that. I promise you. They honestly believe in their heart that what Queen Omega sings is reggae. They all believe that.
Do you think on an international stage, Queen Omega is seen as a reggae artist, or is her expression would be perceived as a calypso?
She is one of the best calypso artists that could do that performs in a reggae fraternity and does it extremely well.
So you'll describe
myself. I travel all over the world doing calypso that people would hear on top.
Let's continue continue reading the comments. Then I'll round up everything. I'll explain to you what I got from other sources. Why is it that there's this sibling rivalry? How did it started? According to other sources, there is history about it, and the whole world knows that there is this rivalry, because it's not a joke anymore and it's ongoing rivalry. Let's read this message. Oh, Nikki left Trinidad and come to Jamaica. These are Jamaicans. Say, Nick Minaj, can you just run from Trinidad and come to Jamaica? Very interesting. One love and respect from Trinidad. We are all sisters island. Thank you. Trinidad has the first black Miss Universe. Trinidad has the only musical invitation of the 21st century. We invented the greatest show on earth and gave it to the world, Carnival, the most cosmopolitan island in the Caribbean, the largest and most famous around the world. But he did not lie. Trinidad and Trinidadian women are more prettier and we cook better. There are many Jamaicans coming to Trinidad for a better life. Hardly any Trinidadians going to Jamaica for same. So that is what they are saying. What do you think about those comments? Do you agree on those comments, or else you believe that no, that's not true? There is more to do with all this. Let me know in the comment section as we continue to subscribe, like, comment and share as we continue reading about what happened. I'm going to analyze all this rivalry according to the sources I've got here. So listen and listen carefully. Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago definitely have what you could call a Caribbean sibling rivalry. Not in a hostile sense, but in a mix of playful competition, cultural pride, and occasional sharp jabs. Music and cultural battles. Reggae stroke dancehall versus soca calypso. Jamaicans will tell you reggae is the heartbeat of the Caribbean. Trinis will counter that soca is the ultimate party starter. Carnival versus Reggae Sunfest. Trinidadians boast they have the best festival in the region. Jamaicans respond that nothing beats a reggae concert at 3 a.m. in Montego Bay. Then, what else do we have? Sports rivalries. In cricket, both countries have produced West Indies legends, but friendly banter is common when one team has more stars players than another, more than another. In track and field, Jamaicans dominate sprints globally, and Trinis have sometimes claimed big wins like Keshawn Walcott Olympic javelin gold in 2012. Sparkling playful pride contest. What do you think? Keep on commenting. Let me know. Trinidadians, come here. Jamaicans, come here and tell us, is this true? Let's continue about food and flavors war. Jamaicans defend jerk chicken, patties, and ackee and saltfish, I love them, as the top Caribbean dishes. Trinis swear doubles, roti, pilau are unbeatable. Both accuse the other of copying recipes, and both secretly eat each other's food when visiting. Personality stereotypes. Trini say Jamaicans are too aggressive and talk too fast. Jamaicans say Trinis learn too much and talk sing song. Underneath it, both admire each other's wit, creativity. Underneath, a real bond. Despite the rivalry, there's deep mutual respect. They unite under West Indies cricket, regional trade and shared Caribbean identity. When outsiders criticize one, the other often jumps in to defend. Wow, that's very interesting. Then, let's continue. How did it started? We need to know history also, because this is very interesting. As you continue to subscribe, like, share and comment, let me know, share your views. Did you know that the West Indies Federation breakup 1958 to 1962, both Jamaica and Trinidad were part of the short-lived West Indies Federation meant to unite Caribbean territories politically? Jamaica pulled out in 1961 after a referendum, partly over fears of being dominated by smaller islands and disagreements over where the capital should be. Trinidad's then leader, Dr. Eric Williams, famously said, "1 from 10 lives not," implying the Federation couldn't survive without Jamaica, which didn't go down well in Kingston. This left a small political scar, setting the tone for a bit of national pride, one-upmanship. Economic shifts in 1970s and 80s. Very interesting, because even me, I want to know. Even you, watch this video from the beginning till the end, so that you can know and understand, because this is very interesting. Sometimes we just feel that, okay, it's just people talking about food, talking about beauty, talking about culture, talking about music, talking about whatsoever we think, but there is history about all these rivalries. During the oil boom of 1970s, Trinidad was flush with cash while Jamaica faced economic struggles. Trini sometimes teased Jamaicans about being broke, while Jamaicans countered that they still led culturally. The gap narrowed in later years, but memories of that swagger stuck. Sports showdowns. Cricket in the 70s, 90s often became a proxy for national bragging rights. Sprinting dominance in the 2000s shifted bragging power back to Jamaica. Whenever a Trinidadian athlete beats a Jamaica in rare upset, the memes fly. Carnival versus reggae culture. Trinidad claims Carnival is the greatest show in the Caribbean. Jamaicans insist reggae is the dance will have global influence. Jamaica insists reggae and dance will have global influence and matched by soca. The debate is eternal and impossible to settle, but keeps the banter alive. You can see today I've got that banter because I love banters, I love debates, I love everything about this. Migration and regional business competition. Trinidadian companies have expanded into Jamaica and Jamaican companies into Trinidad, both ways, because now every country is growing. Sometimes workers swap jokes about who works harder or parties harder. So the rivalry is part history, part pride, part banter, but under it all is a strong Caribbean kingship. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much, my brothers in Jamaica and my sisters. And thank you very much, my sisters and brothers in Trinidad, my Trinis. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for everyone who has been watching from the beginning until the end. God bless you abundantly as we subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you very much to all my subscribers. Kudos to you, either new or returning subscribers. Ciao, ciao. Continue watching my other videos as you continue supporting this channel. Thank you. God bless you abundantly. Ciao, ciao. Bye. Mwah.